Namaste, my beautiful beings of light. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeanette, and I am a high vibrational being. I am an earth angel. I am a light worker. I am an alien. I am an ancient BCE old soul Egyptian royalty who has reincarnated on the planet at this time to help raise the consciousness of the planet and of the collective. I am also a healer. I am also here I'm on a double mission. I do have a real twin flame. The fake one is I thought he was my real twin flame, and it turned out to be that he wasn't my real twin flame. But I will get to that in a few minutes. I just want to call in my creator. I am a healer as well. I am intuitive. I am a psychic. I am everything. With what is above, so is below, what is in and what is without. I am calling in my creator to please come into my vessel and help me channel this message that I need to channel to the collective at this time. I am calling in my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, my galactic family, my fairies, my deities, my spirit animals, my dragons, calling in my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, and my nephew, and my twin brother to please protect archangels, ascended masters. Protect me as I deliver this message to the collective. Please protect the collectives that are here to receive the messages. For those who are using my channel for their benefits, know that you are being watched. And I call judgment on you for being and taking my context. I am also, this is today's date. I just want to put in today's date is July 20th, and it's 12:09 in which I'm delivering this message. I do not authorize anyone to take my context, and if you do, you will reap what you sow. You cannot steal anybody's things and get away with it. Just know that. Any evil doing that is done to my channel, I send it back. I do not accept anything that's not for the highest good. Any evil eye is sent back to sender. I am going to start off with a reading from the book of Enoch, because this is what I'm guided to do. Woes for the sinners. Woe to those who built unrighteousness and oppression and laid decent as a foundation, for they shall be suddenly overthrown, and they shall have no peace. Woe to those who build their houses with sin, for from all their foundations they be overthrown. And those who acquire gold and silver in judgment suddenly shall perish. Woe to you, yea rich, for ye have trusted in your riches, and from the riches you shall depart, because ye have not remembered the Most High in the days of your riches. Yet yea, have committed blasphemy and unrighteousness, and have become ready for the day of slaughter, and the day of darkness, and the day of the great judgment. Thus I speak and declare unto you, he hath created you, will overthrow you, and for your fall there shall be no compassion, and your Creator will rejoice at your destruction, and your righteousness ones in those days shall be a reproach to the sinners of the godless. Enoch's grief, fresh woes against the sinners. On that mine eyes were a cloud of water, that I might weep over you, and pour down my tears as a cloud of water, that I might rest from my trouble of heart. Who has permitted you to practice reproaches of wickedness? And so judgment shall overtake you, sinners. Fear not the sinners, yet righteous, for again will the Lord deliver them into your hands, that ye may execute judgment upon them according to your desires. Woe to you who fulminate anathemas, which cannot be reversed. Healing shall therefore be far from you because of your sins. Woe to you who requite your neighbor with evil, for ye shall requite according to your works. Woe to you, lying witnesses, and to those who have weighed out unjust, and for suddenly ye perish. Woe to you, sinners, for ye persecute the righteous. For ye shall deliver up and persecute because of injustice. And heavy shall it yoke be upon you. Grounds of hopelessness for the righteous, woes for the wicked. Be hopeful, ye righteous, and suddenly shall the sinners perish before you. And ye shall have lordship over them according to your desires. And in the day of tribulations of the sinners, your children shall mount and rise as eagles, and higher than the vultures will be your nests. And ye shall ascend the entire surfaces of the earth, and the clefts of the rocks forever as conies before unrighteous. And the sirens shall sigh because of you and weep. Wherefore fear not, ye that have suffered, for the healing shall be your portion, and a bright light shall enlighten you. And the voice of rest ye shall hear from heaven. Woe unto you, ye sinners, for your riches make you appear like the righteous, but your heart convicts you of being sinners. And this fact shall be a testimony against you, for the memorial of your evil deeds. Woe to you who devour the finest of the wheat, and drink wine in large bowls, and tread underfoot the lowly of your might. Woe to you who drink water from every fountain, for suddenly shall be consumed and withered away, because ye have forsaken the fountain of life. Woe to you who work unrighteousness, and deceit and blasphemy. It shall be a memorial against your evil, against you for evil. Woe to you, ye mighty, for with might oppress the righteous, for the day of your destruction is coming. In those days, and in God's days shall come to the righteous in the days of your judgment. The evils in store for the sinners and the professors of unrighteous wealth. Believe, ye righteous, that the sinners will become ashamed and perish in the day of unrighteousness. Be it known unto you, ye sinners, that the Most High is mindful of your destruction, and the angels of heaven rejoice over your destruction. What will ye do, ye sinners? And whither ye flee on the day of judgment? When ye hear the voice of the prayers of the righteous? Yea, he shall fare unto them, against whom this word shall be a testimony. Yea, have been compassions of sinners, and in those days the prayers of the righteousness shall reach unto the Lord. And for you the days of judgment shall come, and all the words of your unrighteousness shall be read out before the great Holy One. And all the faces shall be covered with shame, and he shall reject every work which is grounded of unrighteousness. Woe to you, ye sinners who live in the mid-oceans and on dry lands, whose remembrance is evil against you. Woe to you who acquire silver and gold, unrighteousness, and say, we have become rich with riches and have possessions, and have acquired everything we have desired. And now let us do what we proposed. For we have gathered silver, and many are husbandmen in our houses, and our granaries are brim full as with water. Yea, and like water your lies shall flow away. For your riches shall not abide, but speedily ascend from you. For ye have acquired it in unrighteousness, and ye shall be given over to a great curse. Many of you have been cursed because of your possessions, of the way how you gained your riches. You have slaughtered humans. You have slaughtered animals. You have slaughtered children to gain material, life of luxury. For that you shall, and you didn't do anything right with any of your possessions, but kept taking and lied on those who were telling the truth. But God is here to bring your wickedness to the light and bring justice to those who you have done injustice on. God's people, His children, we all are. This world is His. He gave it to us for us to create for each other, not for selfish reasons. Self-indulgence of sinners. Sin originated by man. All sin recorded in heaven. Woe for the sinners. And now I swear unto you, to the wise and to the foolish. And I now swear, for ye shall manifold experiences on earth. For yea, man shall put on more adornments than a woman, and colored garments more than a virgin, in royalty and in garter and in power, and in silver and in gold and in purple, and in splendor and in food they shall be poured out as water. Therefore they shall be wanting in doctrines and wisdom, and they shall perish thereby together with their possession, and with their glory and their splendor, and in shame and in slaughter, and in great destitutions. Their spirits shall be cast into the furnace of fire. I have sworn unto you, ye sinners, as a mountain has not become a slave, and a hill does not become the handmaid of a woman. even so has been sent upon, even so sin has not been sent upon the earth. And under the great curses shall they fall who commit it. And the barrenness has not been given to the woman, but accounts for the deeds of her hands, and dies without children. I have sworn unto you, ye sinners, by the Holy Great One, that all your evil deeds are revealed in the heavens, and that none of your deeds of oppressions are covered and hidden. And do not think in your spirit, nor say in your heart, that they do not know, and that they do not see, that every sin is every day recorded in heaven and in the presence of the Most High. For henceforth he know that all your oppressions wherewith ye oppress is written down every day to the day of your judgment. You are being judged for every evil deed that you have done, every unlawful crime that you have committed is written down, and you are going to be judged for everything that you have done. Woe to you, fools, for through your folly shall ye perish, and ye transgress against the wise, and so good hap shall not be your portion. And now that ye are prepared for the day of destruction. Wherefore do not hope to live, ye sinners, but ye depart and die. For ye know no ransom, for ye are prepared for the day of your great judgment. Your day of judgment is here. You was warned many times to stop doing your evil deeds, and you kept doing it over and over and over, lighting candles, doing magic, doing rituals. Over and over, killing children, drinking blood of humans, of animals, having sex, exchanging energies among each other in hidden churches, sacred churches. For the day of tribulation and great shame for your spirit. Woe to you, ye abstained of heart, who work wickedness and eat blood. Didn't I just say you drink, you eat blood? Whence have ye good things to eat and drink, and be filled? From all the good things which the Lord of the Most High has placed in abundance on earth. Therefore ye shall have no peace. Woe to you who love the deeds of unrighteousness. Wherefore do ye hope for good hap unto yourself? How do you expect to receive any good deeds from the Most High when you have done so many evil wickedness upon his children? You have cursed me. You have cursed an earth angel, an ascended master, Egyptian royalty, someone who came here to help you get out of these things that you were doing, but you chose to go to the dark. Now you will reap what you have sown. Know that ye shall deliver into the hands of the righteous, and they shall cut off your necks and slay you, and have no mercy upon you. Woe to you who rejoice in the tribulations of the righteous, for no grave shall be dug for you. Woe to you who set out not the words of the righteous, for ye shall have no hope of life. Woe to you who write down lying and godless words, You lied on my name. You defamed my character. You will go to jail. You know who you are, and I'm going to get to you in a few minutes because I have a few words for you, mister. Woe to you who write down lying, godless words, for they write down their lies, that men may hear them and act godlessly towards their neighbor. Therefore they shall have no peace and die of a sudden death. I will stop there, and I will get to what I am going to get to, because I need to deliver this message to this narcissist that continues to harass me, to follow me, to stalk me, to spy on me. Him, his girl, his wife, who has built a empire, or supposedly on slaughtering kids, on doing evil, sacrificing humans, sacrificing. You know how I know? Because you try to sacrifice me, and guess what? That's where it stopped. That's where it stopped. When you couldn't sacrifice me. Okay? That's when all your lies and all your deceits and all your evil doings came to the light, because you spoke them. And it was shown to me in my dreams exactly what you was doing. Running a business where you use people's identity, their cards, their IDs, identity theft. You follow these people. You stalk these people. You even engage in sex with them to gain their energy, and used it for your benefit. And you did spells on them. And you thought that I wasn't going to wake up from the spell that you did on me the day that I met you. I'm up. I'm awake. I know all your tricks. I know all your lies. You're a narcissist. I am going to provide the personality disorder of this person and the people that are involved in my current situation. And this is what I'm guided to say by the Most High. You know who you are that worked at Dreamstone. Was that your company? Or was that a company that was using it for prostitution, to use credit card schemes, money laundering, fake marriages, sex trafficking, the RICO crime? A pervasive pattern of grandiose, and this is coming from the DMS-4 criteria, in fantasies or behaviors, need for admirations, and a lack of empathy, beginning at the early adulthood and present in a variety of contexts, as indicated by 5 or more of the following. As a grandiose self-importance, exaggerates achievements. You did all your achievements by killing people and using their energy. And talents expect to be recognized as a superior without demonstrates achievements. Is preoccupied with fantasies of unlimited success, power, brilliance, beauty, and ideal love. Believes that he or she is special and unique and can only be understood by or associate with special or high status people or institutions. You treated me like I was a lowlife, okay? Like I was nobody. Guess what? That was a mirror image of you, okay? I mirror back your insecurities. Requires excessive admirations, has a sense of entitlement, takes advantage of others. You took advantage. You took advantage. You never cared. You never loved me. You never, ever had any good intentions towards my life. If anything, you used my energy to gain. You want me to say that, right? And when I walked away, that's when all the voodoo and hoodoo and all this stuff started happening, because now you wanted to get rid of me because I knew all your secrets. Lacks empathy, is willing to recognize or identify with the feelings and needs of others. You was cold as ice. I was under a spell. I had no idea. Is often envious of others, or believes that others are envious of him or her. You have so much insecurities about yourself. So much. Everyone you deal with has very low self-esteem, very insecure about themselves, do not know how to create and use cameras in order to create from their creative ideas by you watching and stalking them. Shows arrogant, naughty behaviors of attitudes. The criteria was revised June 2011. The essential features of a personality disorder are impairments of personality, self and interpersonal functionings, and the presence of pathological personality traits. To diagnose narcissistic personality disorder, the following criteria must be met. This is a psychiatrist who does a personality disorder, who does a psychosocial assessment on their clients, will diagnose you with, I will call it at this time, a spiritual narcissist, because that's what you have done to myself. And I'm going to speak for myself, because this is what you have done to me. This is how you portrayed your life to be, and took advantage of someone who was very good to you, who never did nothing to you, who never hurted you, who never, ever, only just embraced you, always praised you, always uplifted you. But you almost killed me. You sent me to the hospital. Car accidents, okay? Mind control, okay? I knew the time that I was living in Astoria, there was cameras in that building, in that house that I was living. There was computers under there. I knew I was being spied on all the time, but I couldn't prove it, because I was going through something. I was going through a lot with my injuries and my surgeries. But I knew I was being followed. I was being always monitored with the surveillance cameras, because the computers were downstairs in the basement and I saw it. Compulsive disorder. You have a compulsive disorder. Significant impairments of personality functioning manifest by impairments of self-functioning. Or identify excessive reference to others for self-definitions and self-esteem. Regulations, exaggerations, self-appraisals may be inflated or deflated, or vacillate between extremes. Emotions, regulations, mirror fluctuations of self-esteem. Self-direction, goal setting is based on gaining approval from others. So you gain your approvals from others. You're not secure about your own self. You don't you let people validate you. You don't validate yourself. Personal standards are unreasonably high in order to see oneself as exceptional or too low based on a sense of entitlement, often unaware of own motivations. You're not motivated on your own. You use others. Impairment of interpersonal functioning. Empathy, impaired ability to recognize or identify with the feelings and the needs of others. Your heart you sold your soul. Once you sold your soul, you didn't sell your soul once, you sold your soul twice. So right now, you're functioning as another entity. The soul that you have is no longer in your vessel. Excessively attuned to reactions of others, but only if perceived as relevant to self. Over or underestimate to own effects of others. Intimacy, relationships, largely superficial, so your relationships are fake. The relationships you built with others are fake and exist to serve self-esteem. It serves to serve you. Regulations, mutuality constraints by little genuine interest in others. So you have no interest in nobody but yourself. You are superior. You're in your brain. In your brain, you are superior than everybody else, and everybody is low standards to you. This is a grandiose. This is a narcissist. If somebody's dealing with an individual like that, I suggest that you leave. This is not a healthy relationship. Someone who is a narcissist in others' experiences and predominance of a need for personal gain. Pathological personality traits in the following domain. Antagonism, characterized by grandiosity. Feeling of entitlement, either overt or overt self-centeredness, firmly holding to the belief that one is better than others. Condescending towards others. Race. My color. You don't like me because of my color, but you use my energy and my time and my ideas and my creative energy. You stole from me. Attention seeking, excessive attempt to attract and be the focus of the attentions of others, admiration seeking. So you love when people praise you. What work have you done for God? You have done none. None. If anything, you have hurt his children. The impairment of personality functioning and the individual personality trait expressions are relatively stable across time and constant across situations. The impairment in personality functioning and the individual personality trait expressions are not better understood as normative for the individual development stage or social cultural environment. The impairment is personality functioning and the individual personality traits expressions are not solely due to direct physiological effects of a substance. Example, drugs. You use drugs. You are abusing drugs. Medication. or general medical conditions, severe head trauma. I don't know. I know what has happened to you when you were younger. And that trauma you never healed from. So you used your trauma and did that to others. Even children. Even children. You're a pedophile. I seen it in my dreams. I seen it in my dreams. And also, to the woman that you married that is currently doing all this magic as well to me. She's also a narcissist. You're all narcissists. You all have no life. You all have done things that were not of the light. And you attacked me for bringing out your secrets. Because you tapped into my energy. And everything that was hidden has been brought to the light. But whoever says I have never went to college, or I'm not in college, or I have my associates right here. My bachelor's right here. My master's, I need to get it but I do have my transcript. Okay? I have completion for addiction. I worked in the addiction field. I was certified as a substance abuse counselor. I don't lie. Certification attending certifies Jeanette Santiago has completed the course in medication assisted treatment program, opiate addiction treatment program. OASIS, alcohol, credentials, substance abuse trainees. Certification of completion. This certifies that Jeanette Santiago has completed all requirements for Palladia HIPAA awareness training. Did a lot of training. Certification of achievement at Turo College, Taino campus. Hereby certify Jeanette Santiago with the certificate in honor of recognitions of her outstanding achievements in human services, given this 25th day of May 1999. Turo College, this certifies that Jeanette Santiago has completed her human services certificate in adult and families, June 1998. Human Services Workshop has completed 6 hours workshop, battered woman and social service provider awareness, traumatic street intervention safety plan. Urban Women's Institute, certified of completion that Jeanette Santiago has fully completed the safety planning and order protections training. Urban Resource Institute, Center for Change, certificate of appreciation given to Jeanette Santiago for your support and hard work on behalf of families in crisis, awarded May 28th, March 2017. Urban Resource Institute for Change, certificate of appreciation given to Jeanette Santiago for your support and hard work on behalf of families in crisis, awarded this 22nd day of March 16. Turo College School of General Studies, on recommendations of the faculty, the trustees of Turo College hereby confer upon Jeanette Santiago the degree of a bachelor's in science with all rights, honor, and privilege unto appertaining to witness thereof, the seal of the college and signatures of its duty authorized officers are here unto a fix, conquered this 22nd day of June, 1999. So I finished my bachelor's, my associate's in 98, and my bachelor's a year later, okay? I did it within 3 years frame, okay? I take my education very seriously, okay? I am not a dummy. And this is Hunter Graduate Record of Advisory. Okay? These are my classes that I took, that I finished, but I don't have my degree at this time because there's a balance that I need to pay. And I will pay that balance. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of speaking of the lack that I have, because I have no lack. And I will never, ever feel like I am lacking in any area of my life. I do not hurt any human being on this planet. I speak the truth. This gang stalking, this watching me, and the person who keeps calling me on my phone is blocked, and somehow in some way you are still getting through to my phone. I don't speak and I don't talk. I don't speak to none of my family at this time. I don't have energies. I don't speak to anyone but my Father and my spirit guides and my angels and my ancestors and my deities. So how are you coming into my phone? How are you hacking into my work? How is not my messages not getting out to the public? Because you are tampering into my channel. You are tapping into my work because you fear. You're in fear. But regardless of what you do, at the end of the day, God sees everything. And everything you have done is coming to the light. It's coming to the light. Your narcissistic behavior is done. And I am so thankful that I have learned throughout these years the lessons that you have taught me. I learned how to balance my energies. I learned how to clear out my karma. I am no longer cursed. No curses are brought upon my life. I am free. And you're trying to attach yourself to me? I want nothing to do with you. I want nothing to do with you. You have to deal with your own. I tried to help. But what I got was hitmen's coming to try to kill me. Poisoning my food. Cameras installed in my home, tracking me everywhere I go. I swear, every second that every corner, every inch that I move, there is somebody there. Tracking my every move. I don't speak just to speak. I speak because it's happening. This is truly happening. Okay? And I believe in my Father because I have faith in my Father that everything that I'm saying is going to come to the light. I have been on this planet before, okay? I know every trick and every trade that you guys have done. I am very awakened to all your tactics. And trust and believe nothing that you're going to do or doing is going to work. The public needs to know exactly what is going on. the children who are being affected, the children who are trying to be kidnapped. Wasn't there oh my God, there was a raid yesterday. Where was, I think it was in California. There was a company, like a warehouse, where 15, 17 people were being arrested for a kidnapping of a child. And these places, these are the places where they take children and ship them off to other places, or they sex traffic them, or use them for sacrificial. People, be careful with your children. Even if you're holding your hands, they're going to try to grab them. This is happening. This is truly, truly happening. Until these people are all arrested and all in jail, and the system is cleared up and make sure that everybody is in their right place, in their right state of mind to use the justice system in the correct way, rather than use it for their own personal gains. Because it's done in every section, in every system. There's always a dark side to everything. And there's a light. And the light will never be afraid anymore to speak up of what's going on in this world. It's not only happening here, it's happening all over the world. The altering of mind control is real. Okay? It's real. They are doing case studies on me, and I have never gave any consent to anyone to do this. I never gave any consent for you to take my pictures and post them as revenge porn on any site, Elijah. Never. I told you when I sent those pictures, I said for your eyes only. And you used it for your personal gains. I didn't know how much a monster you are, but now I know. I forgive, because I forgive you, because I don't have no attachments. But I'm going to spread the word every single time you tapped into my energies, every time that you tried to sneak. I seen you in a car with your hoodie, hiding. You're not man enough to face me. Because you know I see right through your soul. You have no soul no more. Your soul is gone. You have no soul. You have an entity who's attached to you, who is telling your body. I would be very careful with anyone who's associated with this group, with this man. Because you know what's going to happen? You are going to have his karma. There's going to be a lot of events occurring around these individuals because they did not do their healing. They did not heal. They call me demonic because I use tarot. I use cards. I use oracle cards. You just didn't want your secret to come out. No, I don't do any of that. I leave everything to the Most High God to handle. Every deceitful person who has tried me, who has done any injustice on me, on my children, on my family, and those who chose to go with this man to try to gain some access of money or whatever, know that you are also involved by associating yourself with this man. Anybody involved in this RICO crime will all get involved, will all go down. Any person who had anything to do with my cameras in my room, who works here, trust and believe, they are also going to face judgment. Okay? God has me here for a purpose. Okay? I don't have to be here. But there's always a reason. And I do not ask God why. I just go with what God has told me and keeps telling me and keeps guiding me. He wants his people free. And he's going to get that. My ancestors, we're going to get our property back. We are going to get our gifts back. Everything that was stolen from the caves, from their tombs, will be returned. Don't think that God doesn't see where you have hidden his treasures. Remember, the DNA within us is remembering who we was. Okay? And every secret will be exposed. Every truth about the Bible will be told. Everything of the Egyptians, of the aliens will come to light. They do exist. They are here. They help us. They want a peaceful planet. They want a peaceful world. But man takes it upon themselves to make wars that are fake. Whatever plans you have, they're going to backfire, Mr. President. Okay? Whatever agenda, hidden agenda that you have, trust and believe God will show me and those who are doing his work, his messengers, what you guys are doing. And trust and believe it does not work. The Galactic Federation is watching you, and you know them. And you know them because you have dealt with them. I'm not speaking from me. This is channeling through them. You have crossed the line too many times. You have sacrificed people for no apparent reason. The children, the water, the trees that you're cutting. You know what you're doing. The food. The alcohol that you put into the community. The medical. The fake medical diagnosis that you're providing the patients for those who are dark doctors. Trust and believe your lives will come to the light. People are able to heal themselves mentally, physically, emotionally once they tap into themselves. Trust in God and stop depending on man. This world is changing. And for those who are not vibrating at that level and choose not to do their work, for the covens that this man that has done so much to me, you serve this man, you have sex with this man, you exchange women's energies with this man, okay? You call him Lord, you call him Master. Instead of calling the Most High, you bow down to another man. How does that work? How you bow down to a man who does evil and know that he's using you as a puppet just like everybody else under, okay? And he's over here, all high and mighty, treating you like a puppet. I told you there was a puppet master involved. Channeled this, almost 2 years ago. I saw this whole thing. God showed me this image. He kept telling me everything that it was going to happen. It's unfolding. But you chose to laugh at me. You chose to lie on me. You chose to make channels under a fake name. You chose to, once again, do revenge porn. And some of it is not even my picture. It's not even me. You used my ideas. You made money off of it. And for those, the CIA, the mind control, I'm addressing everybody. I'm addressing everyone involved. Because it's coming to the point where everybody involved is going to slowly start getting arrested. Okay? The time has come. Those who've done good, their karma will be good, great, because the Lord Most High has something much beautiful for you. For those who use their power and abuse their power for material gain, who have sacrificed children, again, I am a mother. My children, even though we had our times, that was difficult. But believe, my children were protected. For you, karmics, women, who watch me and don't take care of your children and who are doing magic even when you was pregnant. Woe to you. Woe to you for letting your insecurities, your child's traumas hurt other children. We mature. After time, we mature. We know right from wrong. We can't blame it on anything but yourself. You had a choice. Either you get the help or you don't have no children. And heal your karma. We come into this life with past life trauma, curses that we need to heal from, so that way we do not take on these energies or pass away with these energies and come back and redo things over and over and over again. My lesson was Elijah. My karma was Elijah. The mirror reflected, was reflecting back. So I was his karma, he was my karma. I healed, and he chose to attack. I don't even know if that's his name. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's his real name. Because he's traveled outside the country to do the same thing to other women and men. Okay? And children. These people have done scams, fraudulent, fake marriages, life insurance. They try to kill me for life insurance. They married me into a marriage that I have no idea. Okay? They stole from me. Taken from banks. But I will find everything out. Everything will come to the light. They have made police reports to get me arrested. Police have been following me. Some good. And some in the dark side. I see them all the time. I know who they are. But I'm very protected. I found these 4. Well, I found 3 yesterday. And this I found 2 days before that. And these are all the feathers. These are all the feathers. Okay? All the feathers. I have over maybe 200 feathers. Maybe more than that. Okay? This is my ancestors. These are my angels. These are my archangels. These are the ascended masters. These are my family. These are my spirit animals. My guides. I'm highly, highly protected. There's no weapon formed against me that shall ever prosper. I am a healer. The same way they did Jesus is the same way they did to me. But I hold no grudge and I hold no anger. But I will let the collective know exactly what is going on. I don't need to lie for no apparent reason. I will never gain anything from lying. I said the day that I woke, which was February 19, 2019. Was it 19? 20? That I will never ever lie once the Holy Spirit came into my vessel. I released. I let go of the chains that were holding me. I started to heal every trauma that I've been through. I started to do my work. I started to free my ancestors. I started to remember who I truly was. There was a lot of people of high power, of the light that was guiding me. Every book that I've read, when I was meditating, and I went into this meditation, in which that's when I woke up, I was told you're chosen. You're the chosen one. And I tried to go to that meditation to hear that. That voice was not in that meditation that I was doing. God personally told me that I was chosen. I didn't know what that meant. I was scared. I had no clue what that meant. Then I started to do a past life where Egypt, the blue skies with the stars, and they showed me this room, Egyptian room, with hieroglyphic letters. And they said, I may not understand the letters on the walls, but this is where your past life, this is your family, this is your... And the messages were so clear. I started to awaken to everything that I am, everything that I was. Even aliens. Okay? So I am half alien, half human. I would never, ever lie about who I am. That's why they do studies on children who are special, who are gifted and talented, and they try to take those kids out. That's why I say you need to watch your children. Make sure if they're autistic, make sure they're not medicating your children. Because all they do is test. Giving them medication so that way they could slow down their powers. Their intuitive, their psychic, their creative side. Whew. Wow. Just know that your time is up, and woe to you all who have lied, who have cheated, who have done everything in your power, went out of country. You went out to other, and not only is it this coven of who I know, it's also the Illuminatis. These directors, these movie directors, these singers, rappers. I see you all the time. I see you all the time. Riding in your cars. Okay? I see you all. I'm not scared of you. And I will never be scared of any man. If God tells me it's time, then it's time. And it's not time because this world needs to be cleansed. And I will do my work for God until He tells me the time is up. Until then, I will keep shining my light into your darkness. Because I fear no evil. I fear no one. I don't even fear death, because death is just an illusion. We just lose this vessel. That's it. But our spirits and our souls, our soul, we're immortal. That's why you have to heal. Because I pity you who have chosen to gain earthly material Again, by sacrificing your family, your friends, your co-worker, a child, your nephew, your niece. There's no exceptions, people. When a family sells their soul to the man downstairs, to an organization, to a system that they worship, they'll sell their children. I've seen it. I've seen it in my dreams. I've seen how they put these kids, they sacrifice. But very soon, all the labs will be exposed. All the bunkers that you have hidden will be exposed. All the animals that are being experimented, they will be freed. You are doing things that are not for the highest good, trying to create evilness in your labs. A lot of the news that they see, that they found aliens that are in there, that's fake. Animals, fake. They want you to think that aliens are evil. No, not the light. The light and the dark have a contract. Okay? And the contract with is over. It's over. Your game is over. We was all supposed to work together. But you chose to be grandiose once again. Superior power. And think God didn't see you? God saw everything. Everything is recorded. Everything is recorded. Every evil doing, everything that you did is recorded. They watch me through this camera. How you like this message? It'll probably be, I know you're going to jinx it, because I do not allow any entity that is not for my highest good to come and destroy the truth that I speak. And I speak it from the heart. This is from the Spirit of the Most High. If you know how energy flows, the consciousness, the high cosmic, the intelligence, the cosmic intelligence. This is where we receive the messages from the Most High. Christ consciousness. Okay? And Jesus was Yeshua, was the Son of God that came down in the image of the Father. And they betrayed him, but everything was divinely orchestrated. Did he feel the pain? No, he did not feel it. No, he didn't. He didn't. This is a vessel. The soul and the spirit. The sex trafficking, the prostitution rings, the mail order brides that you guys do all over the world. Your scams is over. The day of judgment is here. and all those who have done wrongfully, who have lied to the systems, who have orchestrated so much death, have sold guns to the children in the streets, and you know who you are, okay? You know who you are. Selling guns to these gangs is all corruption. There's corruption in every system. That's why we have to be very discerning of the energies that we accept within our lives. Discernment is a gift. It's a gift given by the Most High to decipher wrong or right. What are you taking in? Use your discernment. If you're in a relationship and they are always fighting you, question that relationship. Question that person. Question yourself. What do you see in that person that you need to heal? So that way you don't be around people like that. Women, value yourself. Know you're powerful. Know that you are a creator. You create. If you create a child, yes, you do it with a man, yes. But you hold this child within your womb. You develop this child. This is a beautiful energy that is given to you, that you must treasure. Your womb. Do not allow to have men come in and out your womb. To use your sexual energies for their benefit. Do not allow anyone to talk down to you. Value yourself. Stand in. I remember in Lemuria, the women were the warriors. We always have been the ones who took care of the men. We were the ones who created. There were a lot of women leaders in past lives who fought for truth, who fought for what's right, who fought for their lives, their family. The husbands were their supporters. We receive the messages, and we will give these messages to our husbands. Okay? We are very powerful. Do not allow anyone to tell you that you're not beautiful, to tell you that you're not good enough, to tell you that you are not beautiful because of the color of your skin. Because God created us equally. It doesn't matter the skin color. What matters is what you have in your heart. Color does not identify your spirit and your soul. The intentions that you have within yourself speaks volume. How you approach people. Is what really matters. How do you solve a problem without badging or battering somebody else? to gain, to have an upper hand. God created us equal. And that's his goal on this planet, to balance out everything that needs to go. Everything that is not for the highest good has to go. Systems have to go if you're not working for the highest good of the collective. If you're not showing them truth, honesty. If you're not taking their medical care seriously. And you're just gaining for the pharmaceutical companies, you're going. You are. Your medications, instead of hurting, they're harming. These vessels use organic foods, herbs, teas to heal. Balancing out your chakras. Breaking generational curses within your life, within your DNA, will heal you. There's going to be different forms of medication, different forms of healing being used versus surgery. Healing comes from within, not outside. There's a lot of herbs, a lot of plants that are used for healing. Natural, organic foods. Not foods that are being GMO made, fake food. Okay? Spring water. Spring water. Water, lots of water, very important, not juices. If you're going to make a juice, make sure it's natural fruits. Natural, organic fruits. We have to stop with this mental that we cannot afford it. God will make his way. You just got to start doing your healing. Wow. I think that's a long video, but I just want to say thank you. I want to call thank you to all my angels and my guides, especially my Father. Thank you all for protecting the collective as I did this video. Thank you for talking through me, my ancestors. Thank you, my animals, because you know what is being done to the animals at this time. So you come through very clearly. And the children. And the dragons. I love you all. Thank you, Mother Gaia. Thank you, Isis. Archangel Michael. Joshua. Lord Shiva. Metatron. I thank you all for your beautiful, loving energies. Lord Gishna, I love you. Thank you so much. These are all my ancestors and more. Oba, my ancestor. Where is that? Oh my God. Oba. Igwa. Where is that? Oh my god, I don't know where I put him at. Oh, here we go. Ilegua. Ilegua. Those who use Ilegua against me know that he's my ancestor. Everything that you have done, every deity that you call upon, every fairy that you call upon, I'm connected to the fairies as well. Know that as it is above, so is below. So I'm connected to above and below. So whoever you called upon, it backfired. Thank you for your lessons. I am very blessed. For those who follow me, I will not break. Trust and believe that. I will not break. I am too balanced out for you to see me go crazy. Those days are over. I'm not there anymore. It's over with. I am very well balanced. I clean out my energies every single day. Morning and night. I clear them out. I heal my chakras all the time. Stay balanced. I eat very healthy. I do not have in and outs in my world. I have nobody. I close nobody. I speak to no one. So your phone calls, they're not going to be answered, so stop calling me. Your texts, they're not going to be answered, so stop texting me. I don't know who gave you any right to call me. Anyway, I don't know you. I don't know you. But I know you're playing with my phone. But remember, there are records being kept, okay, of the phone calls. Even if you have a fake tracking, I don't know what you do. You guys are just, oh, get a life, for real. Get a life. Get a life. You have these people like puppets. I'm like, they're like, really, they're very robotic. These people are robots for man. It's like I see it's a different world. Different world. I live in a different world, but I see, my conscience is very high, but I do live in the 3D world, but I'm not part of the 3D world. The Matrix, I'm not part of it. And I see. I'm a seer. I see every trick, every tactic, everything. Remember, Ascended Master. Remember, I'm an Earth Angel. Remember, I am a seer. I feel the energies. Very far and very close. You can't trick me. It's like I'm like this. Dun, 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 dun. Every op that I encounter, I know them. Every op, even on the bikes, even in the cars. Different cars. Lots of different cars from different states. Coming. That's just so weird. On one person, I'm fighting this battle by myself. No, I'm not by myself. With my team. I have a team. Trust and believe, my team is very powerful. They don't need to sacrifice people. Sorry. No. They will get you though. Trust and believe. Anyway, I want to say thank you. I love you all. Have a blessed day. Stay in the light. And those who did their deeds that were not for the highest good, you will reap what you sow. So what goes around comes back around. And I had nothing to do with it. You play with my energy and everything was revealed. God showed me all of your secrets. And there's more. There's more secrets that will be revealed. You just did too much. Did too much. Not only to me, but to the collective of the tarot readers. The real ones, the one of the lights. We see right through you. We see and we hear your thoughts. Okay? We hear your thoughts. So, be very mindful. And you don't like me, and it's okay. I'm not here for you to like me anyway. I'm not. I'm here to do my mission on this planet. And that's to help those who want to be saved. Help those souls who want to be saved. I love you. I love you all. Please do not double ganger, whoever you are, you will be caught. Okay? You will be caught. And you will, wow, you've done a lot too. You've done a lot. And your time is up. I'll be careful in a car. I'll be careful with anything that you are doing. And if you're around this individual, know that chaos will always follow you. You put the chaos magic around people. You put these illusion spells around people. You put on these magic spells around people. You put the collective under a spell. The illusions that were not, all that is being returned back. It's not accepted. And I protect my collective who are doing their work and want to change their lives and heal genuinely, because God knows your heart. God knows your intentions. Remember, every deed that you are doing is being recorded in the books of in your book of records, your Akashic records. The one that you tried to tap into, you didn't tap into it. You did it. But anyway, I love you all. Have a blessed day. Thank you for your time. I am not doing personal readings, people. I am not. If you do want to have a spiritual healing session with me, I will leave that information. I don't even know, because that email is like, I don't even use that email anymore. I don't, because they're tapping into my emails as well. I can't really do anything until these people are caught, because they have tapped into my device. But we'll figure out a way. Or you could just send me a message through Instagram. That's how you can reach me. In my message. In my message in Instagram. I don't do WhatsApp. I don't do the Facebook. I don't do those channels for any services. So Instagram, or you send me your email through YouTube, and I will respond. I love you all. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Okay? Even though a lot of my contacts have been cut, they have been put on different platforms. I gave no right to no one to do this. My work is my work. And I'm ending this channel Wednesday, July 20th at 1:42. I love you all. Namaste. Stay in the light. And what you put out is what you will receive. God will reward you. Love you. Namaste. Bye.